Three things I try to live my life by: play to change the game, aim to really aspire and bring change, and be the change you want to see. Now, I really try to live my life through those three values, but through chasing like excellence and perfection. Now, I know a lot of people may not agree with the idea like chasing perfection and like, oh, they think it's possible. Now, I'm gonna keep that for another video about how perfection is possible, but it's only really through, really chasing your own spirituality and really growing spiritually and becoming whole. Like, becoming perfect involves becoming whole. But I'm not about to go. That's gonna be a whole separate another video. There's been countless people that truly inspired me. For example, like Tupac, Malcom X, Hampton, Bryant. Those are like just people all throughout media or just in history that chase action. They chase perfection. They chase these higher ideals, and they live their life in a very great manner that always inspired me. And they and it ultimately led to just for the betterment of either society or just their own environment and their own self. And it has truly inspired me, and it's inspired millions of people. And that's how I choose to really live my life. I'm very idealistic of a person. I'm chasing in my head. I chase those people. I want to speak like not Kobe Bryant. I want to speak in like Malcolm X. I want to speak like Tupac. I want to be passionate. I want to, spark change and really help my people. I want to help people around me. I want to help change the world for the better. And after seeing these people, like, it sparked a flame inside of me. It's like a roaring flame that I feel it every time I be speaking, every time I be thinking about these type of ideas and videos, and that's what I choose to aim for. But one thing I noticed, or a couple of things I even noticed about them, is that they gave up three things, or they didn't give up three things. There's three things that were about all these three people: is that they had a vision, they sacrificed, and the last thing was boldness and fearlessness. Above all else, they sacrificed a lot. They sacrificed the mundane, superficial things about life, and it's very admirable. Let's be honest. I'm about to say, if I could be honest for 2 seconds, it's like I wake up every day and it's like a lot of this stuff is not worth it. Like, a lot of this drama, a lot of this ignorance, a lot of this low level stuff, all this animalistic stuff is not worth it. It's not worth my energy. It's not worth me wasting my time when there's greater things that are possible. And let's say for 1 second, the idea of perfection, it's not really possible. You can never really chase perfection. But I will get a lot further with my life when I'm chasing these idealistic type of, ideals and these perfect ideals than to waste my time focusing on stuff that don't matter. I will find much more fulfillment and become more content with my life chasing these perfect ideals. And let's say I never do reach it, I'm gonna still have this beautiful piece of artwork that I call my life, that I have accomplished by chasing these type of ideals and these type of, images, these perfect images. So sacrifice was the main thing I noticed. The next thing is just the vision. Like, these visions are very like perfect, but they also just for the betterment of humanity. Like, to be able to really inspire people to want to improve their life and just really take their life to the next level, and just really showing what humans can do if, they quiet out the noise. It's always been something that always like just sparked this little like inner flame inside of me. And it's like that's always how I felt after like seeing it, and the vision, and just being able to really truly have a battle with time. I think that's something that I really want to do. Like, I don't know, the idea like fighting, like time is like a god in a sense, where it's like you fighting against God. You know you're gonna lose, but it's the fight that you put up. Like I said, nobody like a quitter, and it's like people be so bold, and the boldness is just, it's beautiful seeing people that bold, and they, and they really can, make these statements, and you just show how people, the mind is strong and it's very powerful, and you can really take it to some very far extremes. And like I said, those people I listed earlier are just perfect examples of that. And the last thing I seen and noticed is just boldness and fearlessness. Like, it's crazy how like a lot of these daunting tasks is like very scary. Like, for example, let's just be honest, like in real life, it's not a lot of, everybody got a unique path, and realistically, nobody's ever walked that path before. maybe similar, but not exactly the path you walked. So it's very scary. And if you really want to do something great and really, you know, aim to really have your, you know, your jerseys and the Raptors, it's like you really have to get this boldness about yourself. You really have to get this fearlessness about yourself and really wake up every day and do your best. Because let's be honest, I'm about to say, because if you fail, it's like your whole world is like, and when I say fail, I mean like not accomplish it at all. It's like your whole life is like coming down on you. So it's like, in a way, like you don't really have a choice. It's like you gonna deal with this fear and go after this greatness, or like I said, you gonna suffer. And that's how I am. It's like in my head, I try to even talk to my girl about this. I try to talk to everybody about it that I can. Is that in reality, with people that's ambitious, like you don't really have a choice to not do what you want to, like what your ambition is calling you towards. In a way, your ambition is always pulling at you. It's almost like a fear. It's like it's always pulling at you, and you need to go to that ambition, because if you don't, essentially, like you're gonna be miserable when you don't do it. So this is where, like I said, the fearlessness and the boldness need to be increased, and you know, really need to be cultivated. And it's like, it's very just interesting how like those ideas really like just come together. Like that's why I try to really live my life and try to be as bold as I can. I try to just sacrifice, you know, keep my vision straight and really just be as bold as I can and just be fearless and keep myself together. I think that's really how I try to live my life. Just cause I just wanna, like I said, I'm trying to play to change the game. Like, dog, like I don't know, that's just like that me. As time goes on, I'm gonna get more hyper, but it's like that's my goal. Like I don't have any more regular goals. Like my goals aren't very regular in many senses. Like it's very childlike in the sense where I'm just like I want to be a superhero in many ways. Like I just really want to be a superhero and be like this ultra helpful person in the sense where I become like God like in a way. And not God like in a way like God like, but like, you know, I just really want to help as many people as I can. I want to inspire as many people as I can. I just really want to help people. I think that's really where my passion is just helping people. And I think YouTube or just uploading videos is one avenue where it's going to come through, but essentially at the end of the day, that's really what I want to do. So yeah, thank y'all for the video. My bad, I'm tweaking. Thank y'all for watching the video, and y'all have a good day. Thank you.